Bismillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. Ad-darsu was-sadisu wal-ishruna, lesson number 26. So let's begin inshallah, lesson number 26. And you know that mainly in this lesson we are going to focus on mithal, the verbs that start with wow. All right, so Bashir and Al-Mudarris, there are two participants. Ya Fadilat al-Shaykhi, O Honorable Shaykh, Nuridu, we want, An Nashtariya hadha al-Mu'jama alladhi ma'ak. We want to buy this dictionary that is with you. Walakinnana, but we, La najiduhu fil maktabati, don't find it in the libraries. Okay, now Nuridu an nashtariya. Why ya has fatha over here?
Because of an.
Mutare become sir mansoob because
Okay.
of an.
An. Okay, so it was basically nashtariyu, right? Nashtariyu, we buy, but because of an, it has changed into fatha, and we know that an and harfilan and then li, these are the huruf that will change mudari ma'lum or the real mudari into mansoob. ولكننا لا نجده في المكتبات, but we don't find it in the libraries. Okay, ولكننا, so لكن na is ismu inna and then the rest is khabaru inna. لكن I should say. All right. Yes, najiduhu. So you know that it was wajada yajidu, yajidu and yajidu, tajidu, tajidu, ajidu and najidu. It was nawjidu, but the waw has been dropped. We know that in mudari the waw gets dropped. However, be ready because this waw will come back when we talk about the passive. In active, it will be dropped, but when we talk about the passive form of the verb, then it will come back. Okay, al-mudarrisu, tajidunahu, you will find it, fil maktabati al-kabirati. You will find it in the bigger library, allati amam al-masjidi, the one that is in front of the masjid. Tajiduna, you will all find who, it. So who refers to what? Tajiduna, who, you will find it.
Mojam sir.
Murjam, that's right. The dictionary. Yes. Fil maktabati al-kabirati allati amam al-masjidi, in the bigger library which is in front of the masjid. تجدون فيها معاجم عربية أو وأجنبية. تجدون, you will find فيها, in it, معاجم عربية, Arabic dictionaries. Okay. معاجم عربية. Why it is عربية?
Because Maajam sir.
Ma'ajam is the plural of marjamun, and the plural is treated as singular feminine. That's why the adjective that is used for it is also singular feminine. Ajnabiyatan. And what's the meaning of ajnabiyatan?
Foreign or
Yes.
non-native.
Non-Arabic. So ma'ajima arabiyatan, Arabic dictionaries, wa ajnabiyatan, and non-Arabic dictionaries, wa masahifa, and the copies of the Quran. Okay, masahifa. Why it is not masahifu? Or why it is not?
It's mamnoon min as-sarf.
Okay,
Mamnoon min
mamnoon
as-sarf.
min as-sarf. Okay, wa masahifa. So masahif is the plural of mushaf. You know that,
Mushaf.
right? Mushaf. Okay. Masahifa min biladin mukhtalifatin, from different countries. Wasuhufan min anha il-alami, and the scriptures from all over the world. Okay, min biladin mukhtalifatin. Why it is mukhtalifatin?
Bilad.
Bilad is the plural of? Is the plural of
Balad means
baladun, right? So balad is balad, and the plural is bilad, and we know that the plural will be treated as, for the irregular or irrational beings, the plural will be treated as singular feminine. وَصُحُفًا مِنْ أَنْحَاءِ الْعَالَمِ, and the scriptures from all over the world. Okay, suhufun, The plural is, what's the plural of what?
Sahifa.
Sahifatun, and the plural is suhufun. In Surah Al-A'la, we have in the last two verses of Surah Al-A'la, Inna hadha lafi suhuf al-ula, suhuf Ibrahim wa
Musa.
suhuf Musa. Okay, so that's the plural of sahifatun. Sahifa is also used for the newspaper, but here, since we are talking about the dictionaries and the copies of the Quran, so here it will be translated as scriptures from all over the world. يدخل أحمد. Ahmad enters. Ahmadu ya fadilat al-shaykhi. Oh, respected Shaykh. Ana la ajidu mahfadati. I don't find my wallet or my purse. For the ladies, it will be purse, or for the gents, we say my wallet. I don't find my wallet. Mahfadatun, and then we have ya al-mutakallim. It changes into mahfadati. I don't find my wallet. Al-mudarrisu afiha.
This is also, Ustad, this is derived from Hafiza, Ustad.
Hafiza yahfadu, that's right.
Okay.
So this is like
Maf'ul.
yeah, maf'ul. No, it's not maf'ul. It's like dharf al-makan, like place where we put something. It's on the on the page of maf'alatun, right? Maf'al, yeah. Or maf'alatun.
Yes, Ustad.
Maf'alatun, maktabatun, madrasatun, on the same pattern. It's basically mahfadatun, and then because of ya al-mutakallim, it becomes mahfadati, my wallet. Al-mudarrisu afiha nuqudun kathiratun. Does it have a lot of money inside it? Nuqudun is the plural of naqdun, and naqdun, nuqudun, kathiratun, and we know that nuqudun is the plural of feminine. So that's why the adjective that we are using is also for the feminine. Does it have a lot of money? Ahmadu na'am fiha 300 riyalin. It has 300 riyals. 300 riyalin, 300 riyals. So the number is coming back again so that we don't forget about them. And here comes the use of mithal. Al-mudarrisu, the past tense, I should say. Aina wada'taha. Where did you put it? Ha refers to the mihfada, right?
The purse.
Mahfazat.
Yes. Aina wada'taha. Where did you put it? Ahmad wada'tuha. I put it. Ala al-maktabi, on the desk. Huna, here. Wa kharajtu li'ashrab al-ma'a. And I went out, or I left, to drink water. Li'ashrab al-ma'a. Li. Do you remember
Lam
this?
of Qasim.
Yes.
Lam of Talil.
That's why the here we can see that the mudari has changed into fatha.
Also,
لأشرب الماء. We can also say an أشرب الماء, right? So you can change it with li, or you can change it with an. Both of them have the same meaning. وضعتها على المكتب.
We can say an because an is a hammer.
An is what?
A hammer.
Hammer. Yeah, that's right. It's an and li. These are all hammers that will change the mudari from dhamma into fatha. وضعتها على المكتب هنا. I put it here. فخرجت لأشرب الماء, and I went to drink water. المدرس لما وضعتها على المكتب. Why did you put it on the desk? هذا خطأ كبير. It is a big mistake. هذا خطأ كبير. It is a big mistake, or this is a big mistake. يجب أن تضعها في جيبك. في جيبك. It is necessary for you to put it in your pocket. Yajibu. You remember yajibu? We learned about it, or we talked about it yesterday.
You should, sir.
Yeah, wajaba yajibu, right?
Or,
Yeah.
Wajaba yajibu, sir.
Yeah.
or it is necessary.
It's necessary for you, or you should, or you must, depending on, like the context. So you should put it in your pocket. وجد أحد محفظته يا إخوانه. Did anyone find his wallet, oh brothers? As we know here is harf istifham, and wajada is the past tense. Ahadun, one of you. Mahfadatahu, his wallet, ya ikhwanu, oh brothers. Khalid says la, Lam najidha ya shaykhu. No, we didn't find it, oh Shaykh. Lam, what do you remember about the use of lam?
It changes
chopper.
into sukoon, the verb.
Yeah, somebody's mic was really irritating, so I muted all of you. Now you can
Chopper, sir.
open. Yeah, lam is the chopper. It chops the mudare, and we know that
And
it always
changes
comes.
to majzoom.
It changes the ending of the verb into majzoom. So it was basically najidu, but because of lam, it has become lam najidha. Ya shaykhu, we didn't find it, oh shaykh. Umaru, ha hiya di ya ustadu. Here it is, oh ustad, oh teacher. So ha hiya di, here it is. Okay, why there is a use of hiya and the?
Because
Because wallet is a feminine, sir.
Excellent. So
feminine.
that's for the feminine. We will say here.
Yeah,
And then
Z.
according to that, we have to put the small ishara, which is feminine as well. Ha hiya di. Here it is, ya ustadu, oh teacher. Innaha tahta kursiyihi. It was under his desk. Tahta, you know, it's used as special mudaf. So innaha tahta kursiyihi. It was under his desk. Al-mudarrisu khudha wadaha fi jaybika. Take it and put it in your pocket. Okay, khud. Do you remember khud?
This is
Akhadha.
this thing, Amar Ustad.
Fi'l al-amr, okay. From which verb?
Akhadha yakhudhu.
Akhaza,
Yakhudhu,
yakhuzu,
yeah. Okay, and this is one of the special mudari, a special fi'l al-amr, which has a special form. Okay, it is khud. I hope you remember it. Khudha wa da'ha. What about da'?
Wada, sir.
Ada misal.
Okay, please don't mix this wow. This wow here means and. It's not the part of the verb here.
Okay. Wada.
Khudha,
This is also Amar.
took
Yeah.
it, yeah. Wa and
And
Baha.
This one
put
is
it.
at, sir.
Yeah, this is
Wow,
atf, yeah. So
okay,
both
da,
of them,
da.
both of them basically, khud wa da,
Amar.
both of them are fi'l al-amr. Excellent, yeah. So as I said, this is not the part of the verb. Khudha, take it, wa and daha fi jaybika, and put it in your pocket. يقوم يحيى ويسير نحو المدرس. Yahya stands up and walks towards the teacher. قام يقوم and Sara yasiru. قام يقوم means to stand up and Sara yasiru means to walk. نحو towards. نحو المدرس towards the teacher. Okay. المدرس قف يا وليد. Stop. Oh.
Ulaidu Ustad.
Yeah, walaydu is the short form of diminutive of waladun. So it's called ismul musaghar. Ismul musaghar. Musaghar, you remember like it's which form of the verb? Musaghar. Try to figure out. Is it verb form number? Is it form number?
Sabbaha.
Sir, sabbaha
Yes,
yusabbihu.
Yes.
Form
Sagh-
Ustad.
yes. Saghura yasghuru means to become smaller, and saghara yusaghiru means to make something smaller. To make something smaller, okay? So saghara yusaghiru tasghiran, and the person who makes something smaller is called musaghir, and something that has been made smaller is called musaghar. So this is called ismul musaghar. Yani it has been made from the main ism. It has been made as a smaller form of the noun. So it's used for love, like when you call someone out of like care and out of like kindness and out of love. Then this is used. Qif ya walaydu. Wait or stop. Oh my son. Aina turidu an tadhhaba. Where do you want to go? We studied, like learned some other examples. Do you remember the other examples? For example, Jabalun, Jubailun, Naharun, Nuhairun.
Yes, sir.
Tiflun, Tufailun. Tufail means a small child out of love. Okay, Yahya. Now you see here, Yahya is basically fi'l al-mudari, right? Hayya Yahya, to live. But you see the beauty of the Arabic language, like even the verb A person can be named like on the form of verb as well, on the form of mudari. So Yahya means he lives, but it is also used as a name as well. Similarly, we have the name Yazidu, Zada Yazidu. That is basically the present tense of Zada, to increase something. Yazidu, he increases something. Similarly, Hayya,
Same
Yahya.
Yaqub, sir.
Same what? Yaqub?
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Yaqub.
I don't know, to be honest. Maybe Awqaba Yaqub, I don't know. But Yazidu and Yahya, these two, I'm sure about these. So from the present tense, when we have Mudari, we have Yazid, and we also have Yahya. So these are basically the present forms of the verbs. And it is also used as a name. Yahya, Ya Fadilat al-Shaykhi, O respected Shaykh. Arju, yes, what's the
Ya
meaning of
Fadilat
Arju?
al-Shaykh ya kuch Shaykh, sir.
The Fatha is already there on the book.
Oh, sir. I am not watching the books.
Ya Fadilat al-Shaykhi, O respectable Shaykh, respected Shaykh. Arju. What's the meaning of Arju? We have taken it before.
Raja return, sir.
La, la, la. No, no, no. Raja Yarju. I request.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I request.
To request.
Yes, Raja Yarju. Yarju means he requests. Tarju, Tarju, Arju, and Narju. Arju means I request. Arjuka, I request you. But he's asking the Sheikh, Sheikh, Arju an tasmahali. I request you to allow me with the habi to go or to leave. Okay, at the hab. Now you know that this is at the hab is what? It's a masdar. Dhahaba yadhabu dhahaban. Okay, and this is called al masdar as-sarih. Yani this is the real masdar. So antasmahali bidhahabi, I request you to allow me to go. لأن, because abi ya'ti al-yawma ila al-Madinah al-Munawwarati, because my father will come to Madinah al-Munawwara today. Atayati means to come. Al-yawma today, ila al-Madinah al-Munawwarati, to Madinah Munawwara. What about Munawwara? We have discussed about this before. Which verb form is it? I hope you remember. Nawwara, yunawwiru, tanwiran. Second one, yeah. So munawwir is someone who makes something light, and munawwar is something that has been made has been lit up, and munawwaratu, something on the pattern of ismul maf'ul. Ila al-Madinatil Munawwarati, yani the Medina, enlightened or lit up Madinatul Munawwara. Mata yasilu huna. When will he reach here? Yasilu. Try to figure out the past tense.
Wasala.
Wasala yasilu.
Excellent. Mata yasilu huna. When will he reach here? Tasilu at-ta'iratu. Okay. How to translate this?
Tasilu, sir, this is.
Tasilu, she will reach, right? She will reach. Like what? At-ta'iratu. So we already have the ism al-zahir is already here. So here it will be translated, the aeroplane will reach. We will not say she will reach. Only tasilu means she will reach. But when we have ism al-zahir, the doer is already here and we can see the doer over there. So it will be translated as tasilu at-ta'iratu. The aeroplane will reach min Juddata, from Jeddah, fi as-sa'ati al-wahidati, at 1 o'clock. So it will reach, or the aeroplane will reach Jeddah or Jeddah at 1 o'clock. Al-Mudarris, Mata wasala abuka ila Juddata. When did your father arrive to Jeddah? Mata, when, wasala, he arrived or he reached. And when we say Mata wasala abuka, then it will be translated as your father arrived, right? Because after wasala we have abu, which is also a parent noun, ism al-zahir, which means the file. So when we have the file as a parent, then we will translate it, your father reached. We will not say he, your father reached. We will translate it, Mata wasala abuka ila Juddata. When did your father arrive or reach Jeddah? Wasala al-barihata, he reached last night, or he came last night. Al-Mudarrisu, idhab bisuratin, go quickly. Idhab, now you must know about it. فعل الأمر,
Right.
right? فعل الأمر بسرعة, quickly or faster, go quickly or go faster. بقي نصف ساعة أو أقل. Okay, so half an hour or less than that is left. So half an hour or less than that is left. Okay, أقل, it was basically أقلل, right? So when we have two root letters that are the same, then we know that they are merged, and then we do the idgham, and then tashdid is placed over there, and then it becomes aqallu, that means less. Isma, yes, fi'l al-amr, right? Okay, Isma, listen. Arju an ta'tiya bi abika ila bayti. Okay, please someone try to translate it.
Is listen, Arju, I request an ta'ti bi abika, an ta'ti bi abika ila bayti.
Bring your
that
father at my home, sir.
Okay.
To my home.
Why do you translate it to bring your father?
you come with your bi abika ila bayti.
Abika.
I request you to come with your
Come
father
to my home with your father, sir.
home.
Okay,
Baitika.
excellent. Arju, I request you and that ta'tiya. You know here that because of an, we have fatha over here. You come bi abika. Okay, so ata ya'ti means to come. Ata ya'ti means to come. But when it comes with the preposition of bi, that means you bring. That means you bring.
You bring.
Okay, Arju an ta'tiya bi abika ila bayti. I request you to bring your father to my house. Huh? And for example, ma ji'tu bi kitabi, it will be translated as I didn't bring my book. Ma ji'tu bi kitabi, yeah, I didn't bring my book with me. So whenever we have ata ya'ti with the preposition of bi, that means to bring. Otherwise, it means to come, right? Ata hal ataka hadith al-ghashiyah. So that means to come. But when it comes with the preposition of be, then it means to bring.
Bring.
Okay, Yahya, insha'Allahu sa'atika bihi ghadan. So inshallah, if Allah wills, sa'ati, I will come to you. I will come to you bihi, with him. I will come to you with him. Yani I will bring him with me. Ghadan, tomorrow. Ba'da salat al-asri, after asr prayer. So inshallah, I will bring him with me tomorrow after Salat al-Asr, after the prayer of Asr. So, Ati, Sa'ati, I will come to you. Sa'atika, I will come to you, bihi, with him. All right, again, one more thing. Atayati basically is intransitive verb. Yeah, it is used, and it does not need any object. And we know that a verb that does not need any object, normally we don't put the
Harf of jar.
Yeah, we don't put like the object with it straight away. But this is one of the exceptions. There are a few verbs which are used both as transitive and intransitive. So
can you please repeat this point?
Atayati means to come. Okay, and ata is a verb that does not need maf'ul bihi. It does not need maf'ul bihi because it is intransitive. It is lazim. Okay.
So what is the spelling of ata?
Again, the root words of ata.
Hamza
yes.
ta.
Alif ta.
Ata ya. Hamza ta ya. Hamza ta ya. Ata ya.
This ya is like alif maksura, no, Ustad?
Yeah, it's basically ya, but inshallah, when we implement the rules in the following lessons, then we will know that basically it was ya, but because of the rules of, like, we can say the rules of the Arabic language, or because of the rules of the tajweed, it changed into alif maqsura. Basically, the root letters will be hamza, ta, and ya. Ata. It will be ata ya, yati you, ata yati. Yes, perfect. Yeah.
And what is doesn't need ata?
It does not need maf'ul bihi, or it does not need object. Ataytu ghadan, I came yesterday. There is no need to bring in the maf'ul bihi because this is fi'lul lazim, or we say this is the intransitive verb. However, there are 4 or 5 of these intransitive verbs They are used both as transitive and intransitive, and ata is one of them. Ja'a, ata, as of now you can remember these two, that they are also used as transitive and intransitive both. Did you get it?
In the second last line, Arju anta atiya bi abika. So when there is ba, it becomes maful bihi. Like
Yeah,
we can say that maful.
Then it becomes yani. Then it has to be, there has to be maful bihi, because B,
Yes.
what B does, it changes intransitive into transitive. It changes lazim into mutaddi, and then we have to bring in the object maful bihi. But if
So
there is
in-
no B, yes.
Like only in this case, like for ata, B changes the transitive into intransitive into transitive.
I mean, even, yes, that's right. This is one of the cases. Even without B, this is one of the verbs that can accept maful bihi directly. Yani, as you see in the example of hal ataka hadithul ghashiya. Ataka came to you. Yeah, so maful bihi has come directly after that. However, we know that with fi'l al-mutaddi, or sorry, fi'l lazim, that the intransitive verb, they don't need maful bihi. But there are very few, very rare, or there are like 4 or 5. But whenever we put B after that, then it becomes transitive, mutaddi, and it has to have object or maful bihi after that. That's why you can see here, anta tiya bi abika, that you bring your father with you. Dhahaba means to go, right? Dhahaba means to go. Dhahaba Bilalun, Bilal went, right? Bilal went. But when you put ba with that, then it means to take. Dhahaba Allahu binurihim. Yeah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took away the light of their eyes. So inshallah, when we are like getting into now this kind of verbs where we have to use prepositions with them. So when the preposition is used with the verb, then the meaning changes. Like in English, we say, like in English we say get in, get out, right? So when we say get in, it has a different meaning. Get out, it has a different meaning. So similarly, yes, please just give me a second. So similarly, when we use the preposition with the verb, then the meaning also changes. So today I have given you 2 examples. Number 1, ata means to come, but when we say ata bi, that means to bring, right? And similarly, dhahaba means he went, but when we say dhahaba bi, that means he took someone with him. Yes.
Ustad, my doubt is regarding the harf of jar. Even if it demands a harf of jar, then it becomes a mutaddi as well.
No, that's right.
Not
That's
Ustad,
number 1.
even
Yeah.
without the maf'ul bihi, if it becomes if it requires a harf of jar, then also it becomes from lazim to this
mutaddi. Yeah, from transitive to from intransitive to transitive. Yeah, that's number 1.
Okay.
But number 2, as I told you, that ata and ja'a, please remember these 2 as of now. Ata and ja'a, even if they don't have B with them, they can be used both as transitive and intransitive together, both.
Okay.
Insha'Allah, if Allah wills, sa'atika, I will come to you, bihi, with him, ghadan, tomorrow, ba'da salat al-asri, after the asr prayer. All right. Do we have time to start the exercise? Yes.
Silence in the crowd, sir.
Okay, so that means let's continue, because tomorrow is off. I have some other commitment. I have like exams,
Inshallah.
so I won't be able to take the class tomorrow, inshallah. So I think we can do a bit of a couple of exercises, because these exercises are easier, and you don't have to answer the questions. You only have to go through the exercise, as you can see here. هذه أمثلة للفعل المعتل للفاء. These are the examples of mu'tal lil-fa. Mu'tal, you remember, means the verbs that have waw or ya as one of the root letters. So mithal is called mu'tal lil-fa. Why? Because fa, ain, lam. You know, there are 3 root letters basically: fa, ain, lam. So the one that has waw as the first root letter, that is called معتل الفاء. Okay, wajada. Do you remember the past? A present tense of wajada?
Yajidu.
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 Yajidu, yeah. Wajada, he found. Yajidu, he finds. Wasala, he reached.
Yasilu.
Yasilu, he reaches. Okay. Do you remember also the, what do we say, the masdar? Because I gave you already, I provided you yesterday.
No, jid and
I'm not talking about fi'l al-amr, I'm asking about the masdar. Wajada, yajidu,
Wajidu.
wujudan.
Wujudan.
Wujudan, okay. And fi'l al-amr will be jid. Okay.
Jid.
Wasala, yasilu,
Yasilu.
Yasilu.
wusulan. Okay, now
On the wazn of fu'ulan, sir.
fu'ul, yeah, on the wazn of fu'ulun. Now, one more thing you might have noticed if you went through the handouts, you can see that only from mithal, sometimes it has two masadir or masdarain, I should say. There will be two. So one is wasala yasilu wasulan, and the other is wasala yasilu silatan. Silatan. Sila, if you remember silatul rahim, you can remember from that to connect with your family members. Yeah. So it will be sa with kasra, lam with fatha, and then ta marbuta, silatun. Okay. So silatun is also used as masdar as well. If you remember, we have talked about ismul mawsul and silatul mawsul. You remember alladhi, and there will be silatul mawsul. Yeah. And silatul rahim is the most important example. We find it in the hadith as well, that we have to connect to our family members. So not all of them, but there are very few of them which have two, or which have masdarain, or which have two masadir. Okay, wazana, he weighed. Wazana yazinu. Zin is fi'l al-amr. Okay. And what about the masdar?
Waznun.
Waznun. And
Waznun.
and zinatun. Waznun and zinatun. Yeah. Or waznan and zinatun. So it has also two. So wasala has two and wazana has two. Please go through the handouts today, and inshallah the page that we missed out yesterday, you will find on that page, the second page of the handouts, that you have been given with the both of the masdar. Okay, wa'ada. He promised. Ya'idu. Id. Okay, what about wa'adun? Wa'idatun. La, wa'adun, wa'idatun. La, wa'adun, wa'adun, and idatun. It has two masadir again.
Wa'dun, wa'idatun.
Yes. Wada'a.
Wada'a, yada'u.
Yada'u. Excellent. And you remember that. Okay. And fi'l al-amr will be da'.
Da.
And masdar will be wad'un. Wad'un. So what happens here? Da, it becomes sakin, it becomes wad'un, or wad'an, as we say. Okay, so what's the difference between the first four verbs and this verb? What is the difference between these two?
Because what is that? Throat letters come, we have to make it with fatha only, Ustad, right?
That's okay. That's one of the reasons. But I gave you another reason.
Yeah, there are three patterns in this one. One comes with a kasra, one with
it's on the pattern of fataha yaftahu. It's on the pattern of fataha yaftahu. Okay. The first four, they are on the pattern of daraba yadribu. Daraba yadribu, wajada yajidu, wasala yasilu, wazana yazinu, wa'ada ya'idu. So they are on the same pattern, daraba yadribu. But these two, wada and wahaba, they are on the pattern of fataha yaftahu. Okay, so wada yadahu wad'an, and fi'l al-amr will be da'. Okay, excellent. Okay, what about wahaba?
Wahaba, yahabu.
Yahabu.
Wahban.
Wahaban.
Hibatan.
Wahaban, wahibatan. Yeah, it has two. So it has masdarain. So we have, this one has two, and this one has two, and this one has two, and this one also has two. Okay. What about wajaba?
Wajaba yajibu.
And masdar?
Hasiba.
No, where is hasiba? Irfan, this is wajaba. Daraba yadribu.
Wujuban.
Wujuban.
Wajibatun.
Wujuban. Wajaba, yajibu, daraba, yadribu, same pattern. Wujuban. Okay. It's necessary, it's must. Okay. Waqafa,
yaqifu,
yaqifu,
وقوفا.
wuqufan. Excellent. Wuqufan. So it seems you didn't go through the handouts. Please try to memorize everything that you have in the handouts. That's the only way to improve our Arabic, to increase our vocabulary, plus to know more and more about the masdar and the meaning. Because this masdar is something that will little bit, worry you about like how to deal with it and what is the root letter and where it has come from. So if you know that, for example, wasala yasilu, wusulan, wasilatan, it has two or it has masdarain, then it will be easy for you to figure out and to remember it.
And this wajibatun will be that ism file, Ustad. What is that?
Wajibun is ismul fa'il, yes, that's right, and mawjubun. Wazinun, mawzunun, wa'idun, maw'udun. We will talk about this, inshallah, in the following lessons, in the coming lessons. Irfan, what time is it?
6:31.
Oh, we still have time to pray, okay. تأمل المثال. Now you have to reflect on the example. ثم اكتب مضارع الأفعال الآتية. Then you have to write the present tense of the following verbs. So we have discussed it from day first, that wajada yajidu asluhu yawjidu, because it's on the pattern of daraba yadribu. Hudhifat minhu al-waw, and the waw has been dropped from it. So yawjidu changes into yajidu. And do you remember the reason why waw has been dropped?
Wow doesn't like to stay between ya and zir.
Between fatha and kasra, it usually gets dropped.
Yeah, it doesn't like to be between fatha and kasra, because the time will come, for example, when you will talk about the passive voice, or when we talk about the maf'ul, then what happens, there will be dhamma on it. So when you know that when there is a dhamma on it, waw will come back. Later it comes back. But when we talk about the mudari, when it comes between fatha and kasra, then it gets dropped. When it comes between fatha and kasra, as we can see here, then it gets dropped, so it becomes yajidu. Yajidu. It's easy to pronounce. Please give me the past tense of waqafa, present tense of waqafa.
Yaqifu.
Yaqifu. Wazana.
Yazinu.
Wasala.
Yasilu.
Yasilu. Wajaba.
Yajibu.
Yajibu. Wa'ada.
Ya'idu.
Ya'idu. So all of these are on the pattern of daraba yadribu.
ضرب يضرب.
Okay. Then we have walaja.
Yaliju.
Yaliju. Okay. Walaja ma'nahu dakhala. He entered. Okay. Wada'a.
Yada'u.
Just like yuliju al-layla fi an-nahar. Same walaja.
That's
That will awlaja yuliju. Irfan. That when it goes into number 4, awlaja yuliju.
Oh.
But this is number 1, walaja yaliju. That's why we learned, and we have to learn the derived forms of the verb as well, because when it goes into the derived form, then the meaning will change. Walaja yaliju. Okay, wada'a.
So first means to enter and the second means to make someone else enter.
Exactly.
Is it like
That's right. That's right. Yes. Yuliju al-layla fi an-nahari wa yuliju an-nahara fi al-layl. That he enters.
he enters?
Yeah, he enters night, day into night, and night into day. Yeah. Okay, wada'a.
Yada'u.
Yada'u, as we can see here, wada'a mudari'uhu yada'u li'annahu mithlu dhahaba yadhabu. So here the Sheikh has told us that it's like dhahaba yadhabu, but as we discussed, that it's on the pattern of fataha yaftahu. It's on the pattern of fataha yaftahu. Similarly, we have wahaba. Wahaba
Yahabu.
yahabu mithlu wada'a yada'u, and it's also on the pattern of fataha yaftahu. تأمل المثال ثم صغ الأمر من الأفعال الآتية. So we have to reflect on the example, and then we have to change it into فعل الأمر. MashaAllah, you are so fluent now, you can do it in a minute. تقف is قف. لا يحتاج إلى الهمزة لأن أوله متحرك. It does not need همزة الوصل because the first letter is already متحرك, and it's not sakin, it's the opposite of sakin. So as we discussed here, what we do, how to make fi'l al-amr, what we do, we make the ending sakin, and then we drop the alamat al-madari, and if it is readable, then it means our fi'l al-amr is ready. Qif is readable. So there is no need to add hamzatul wasl. That means to stop or that means to stand. Okay, what about yazinu? What will be the fi'l al-amr? Zin. Yes, zin. Okay. So we drop this and we drop this and it becomes zin. Okay. Ta'idu.
عد
Id. So idni, promise me. And also here we drop it. Id. Okay. Tahabu.
هب
Hab. Okay, excellent. So we make it sakin.
Rabbi habli.
Rabbi habli min ladun. Yes, hab. And then we have tada'u. So we make it sakin.
ضع
And we drop mudari. So it becomes da'. That means put. All right. When it is 6:45, please tell me, Irfan, so that we can stop.
Sir, 6:40 is Adhan time, sir.
It's 6:35 right now, so we have 10 minutes.
We have 2 minutes?
4 minutes.
Sir, 6:40 is Adhan today, sir.
Okay. So this is a little bit long exercise. However, this is basically you have to reflect on it. So inshallah, I hope Iqra ma yali, you have to read it and you have to do it by yourselves. I can do like the first 2 for you, inshallah, and the rest you will be able to do by yourselves. So when we meet on Wednesday, inshallah, we will continue and complete the rest of the exercises. Mata tasilu ta'iratu min Paris, when the plane will reach from Paris. Tasilu fi sa'at al-hadiyata asharata wa nisfa. It will arrive at 11:30. Hadi ashara, 11, nisfa, 1 nisfi, because we have fi. So because of fi, it has changed into kasra. And sa'at is fi sa'ati al-hadiyata asharata wa nisfi. It will arrive at 11:30. يجب علينا أن نفهم القرآن الكريم ونعمل به. It is a must for us to understand Quran and to act upon it. Yani to do as well, whatever we are learning, we have to practice that as well. So amila ya'malu means he does, and ya'malu bihi means he makes it happen. He makes something happen. He acts upon it. All right, so inshallah we will continue when we come back on Wednesday. Tomorrow is off, inshallah, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika.
Teach at the university, Ustad?
Sorry?
You teach at the university?
Yes.
Where do you teach?
Here
Where,
in Royal Commission in Jubail. It's called Jubail Industrial College. It's basically college. And I'm a teacher here, yeah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
جزاك الله.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاك الله خير.
وإياكم.